Hello my fellow YouTubians, this is PoolSharkWizard and welcome to episode number 10. This is kind of a cornerstone, not really a cornerstone, but a remarkable feat. Have over 90 videos up there now, and this is Let's Play Pool episode number 10. So yeah, if you guys have not seen how to create all this stuff, please go back and watch it. Just a little note, I'm pretty stoked because my XP farming tutorial that I did, I think it was episode like number 3 or something like that. Actually, that one is doing incredibly well. It's had over 3,000 views on it, and if you do a search on YouTube for XP farming, guess what, guys? That video comes up in number 6 overall. I mean, that's epic. That is so cool. So I wanted to share that with you guys. Not sure if I mentioned it before or not, but I wanted to say thank you guys, and I'm glad that you guys are enjoying us. So let's get on to this next episode here. What we're going to do today is we're going to call this our main base. So this is our main base, and we had mentioned before that we were going to go explore over in the abandoned mine shaft, which as you can see does not look anything like it did before. Now the Minecraft gods have not been in favor of me tonight. I recorded a whole lot of footage, and guess what? The sound did not work. So I was like, what the heck's going on here? Hopefully the issue is resolved now. And then I had this open before, and I was going in here. I was just going to try to overlay my voice over the video, but that didn't quite work out. I didn't like it as much as the live comm, especially in Minecraft. So I was going ahead and I was collecting all kinds of supplies in here, and out of nowhere a creeper came up behind me and blew me up. So today definitely has not been a great day for recording. So I'm starting it all over now, and hopefully the sound's working and everything like that. So this was just a filled in this whole ravine area here. It was open to the bottom, cleared out a ton of area, and today we're going to be doing a cave spider XP farm. Now if you guys would like a tutorial on this, let me know. I can do a cool builds on it. But as you can see, we have cave spider spawner number 1 here, and what I've done is I've created a little XP farming setup for it. So I'm going to kind of explain how this works out. We'll start out by taking out some of these spiders right here. It's not that bad of a design. I will show you guys how to do it. I'm probably going to make a bunch of updates to it, but I wanted to give you guys an idea of how this thing's working. As you can see, they're coming pretty regularly, so that's definitely a plus. And I'm not sure if it's because I have 1 spawner or because I have 2 spawners or something like that. But I kind of did the same idea here as I did with the XP farm. I did a whole lot of research on cave spider XP farms. So this is kind of what I've came up with. I'm gonna probably update this most likely, just because it makes sense, and I wanted to get this video out. So to start off, I want to say sorry guys for taking so long to get Sunday's episode. It's because I put a whole lot of work into this, and I actually went to my sister-in-law's baby shower. They're expecting a girl come in April here, and my little nephew Jesse, I know I've mentioned Jesse before, he goes, "Where's your Sunday vid, Uncle Mike?" So Jesse, this is for you, buddy. So here is the episode. Basically, I did a whole lot of work on trying to prepare for this one. I've spent numerous hours trying to create this thing, And like I mentioned before, if you guys would like to see a tutorial on it, just please let me know, and I can definitely do like a cool builds or something like that. But let's get on to the design with this thing. So we're going to start out by going up to the top here. We have a bunch of spiders collecting. So as you can see, it's pretty effective. It's definitely pretty effective. So we're just going to go up to the very top of it, and hopefully we're not going to run into any spiders up in here. I know that has happened before, but this is pretty much the setup. So as you can see, the cave spiders are definitely they're hard to explain. They're a little more difficult to harvest and to take care of than regular mobs because they do track you. So as you can see, as I'm moving around the whole top glass part here, the spiders are totally tracking me, which is a drag, but that's okay. So the thing with the cave spiders is, in my opinion, they're probably one of the most difficult mobs that there is, because unlike normal spiders, where the normal spiders, I'm just going to do a little example here. So with the regular mobs, they're too high, right? They're too high, so it's easy to collect them. With the regular spiders, they can fit in a 1x2 area, okay? So that is not too bad, but the thing with the cave spiders is they can fit in this one area right here. So if you're trying to block yourself away from the spiders, they can squeeze right through this little 1x1 area, and it's kind of junky. But I'm going to show you guys how I set this thing up. I'll go to the ground level and I'll light it up, and I'll show you guys how that is done. But as you can see, right now, actually I'm just gonna cut right now, and I'll show you guys from the bottom floor how this works out, and I'll explain it from that point. So guys, stay tuned, and I will show you guys the setup of this thing. Let's see here. Let's just close this puppy up like so, and torches are good there. And as you can see, we have a whole ton of spiders collecting, which is awesome. So guys, stay tuned. I'm going to set up the next part of it, and I will show you guys how this is done. Hang tight. Hey guys, we are back, and I'm going to show you guys the setup. So before, we were right up there. That was the entrance that we came in, so the actual killing mechanism is back this way. I can show you guys that quick. So right back there, ooh, I took out the sign. Didn't want to take out the sign. That's alright. But right there was our killing mechanism. So we're just going to seal this thing back up again. Basically, what is going on here is I threw down this netherrack because I wanted to mark the level that the water was at. And then these other spots of netherrack in here, you don't have to do this in the setup by any means. But these other spots where the netherrack is, it's basically across from the spawner. I did that for measurement's sake, just to find out where the spawner was. But to start out, the spawner is basically, it's 8x8x4. So if you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 that way, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 that way. That's basically the measurements. Now the thing that's kind of bad about it is because the 8 is an even number, but where the spawner is it takes up one spot. So if you guys remember from the XP farming video, that was 7, so we were able to put the spawner right in the center. Now you don't have to have this 8x8, but for the purpose of this, I did it so it had the most spawnable area for the spiders. So basically, as you can see, we got 8x8 on the main floor. It goes up to 1, 2, spawners number 3, and the other piece of cobblestone here is number 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're basically 2 levels down from the spawner, just like we did in XP farming. and it's a total height of 4. You don't need to have all this glass across the top. I did that just for observation's sake, just to see how it was working. So when you throw down the water can travel 8 blocks, right? So originally I didn't have this lip here, and the water would just fall down into this area, and as you can see, it's just 1 block down, but this looks a little different because I have a second spider spawner hooked up to this, and this is kind of where they meet up. So normally this thing would only be, you'd have the cobblestone only 1 level down all the way across and what have you, but for the sake of this, because I combined two cave spawners, I just have another outlet here, so when the spiders come from the other one, and I'll show you guys that one a little bit later, they're just joining into this stream here. And it looks a little odd right now because we don't have this other water block down. If we have this other water block down, it basically just keeps on carrying this stream this way, but right now it looks like it's going backwards, which isn't the case once the water's actually down. So I will show you guys what I'm talking about here. We'll throw down a water block right there, and as you can see now, I'll just cut away this cobblestone. See how it just kind of the other spiders are coming out this way, and it just keeps on carrying them over to that way. So it works out. It works out. So let's replace this cobblestone. Now, as I had mentioned before, the cobblestone the actual room is 8 by 8 by 4 high. And I have this lip in here because with these cave spiders, they're a little more difficult, as I've mentioned before. Now, I used to not have this lip in here, and the cave spiders would pretty much fall down over this wall and then just crawl up the wall and keep on crawling up the wall if I was up on top, because they track you, as I mentioned before. So I threw down this lip just to make sure that it's a 1 space, so when the spiders fall, they're more than likely going to fall into the main stream here that goes to our killing mechanism. So this is pretty much how it is. It's 8 by 8 by 4 high. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I know I've emphasized that quite a bit now, but that's the measurements for it, guys. And I've lit it up quite a bit for now because I just wanted to show you guys how this worked out. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of these torches here, just on the center plate, and I will show you guys the water placement. And there's something that's pretty cool about the water, which is neat. I'm going to go get a second bucket of water right now, and I can show you guys that. You guys probably might have already known it, but maybe not. And if you have not, then it's a good helpful tip. Sorry about that, guys. But you throw down a block in the corner, 1 water block in the corner. Then you take your second water block and you will go 1 spot away. So here's the main water source block. If you go 1 spot away, what it does is it automatically creates an infinite spring in there. So you don't have to keep on running back and forth to get more water from your infinite spring. You can just keep on placing this, and it just keeps on creating another water source block, so now all the water flows down to here, and we're not going to fall in here because we have that lip in there, but if that lip wasn't there, then we'd fall down and the stream would carry us over that way. So this is pretty much the setup. I'm going to go around and I'm going to collect all of our torches and make sure that this is working properly. So we'll get rid of this one, and that should take care of all the torches we have in here. And yeah, the torches may have fallen down there and what have you, but that's okay. We're just doing this so I could show you guys what's going on. So now we're just going to replace these blocks here so it's pitch black in there, like so. And This thing was very interesting to find, to say the least, because I noticed when I came into the mine shaft, and I mean, none of this stuff. I mean, this was pretty much all filled in before, but I noticed when I first showed up here, before I created this room around this, that we actually have a skelly spawner right there. So once I get an enchantment, I believe if you enchant your pickaxe and you end up getting, I think it's called Silk Touch maybe, you can actually pick up the spawners that you have and you can place them someplace else, which is definitely cool. But then I came across this first cave spider spawner, and the thing that's interesting about it is within a small proximity we have 4 cave spider spawners. So the first one was in here, and you know, all this stuff, I mean, I cleared out all this stuff and built this up. And then we have cave spider spawner number 2. So we have the first one right there. The second one just happened to be here. And then as I was going back further, exploring this abandoned mine shaft some more, I found another cave spider spawner. So, you know, right here, it's crazy. So there's 3 right in close proximity, so we might use that one later. I'm not totally sure yet. But then the other surprising fact was, we'll run back up to this level again. And so we found 1, we found 2, we have number 3 down there. Number 3 is going to be right down here. So that was the one I just showed you guys. And then on top of that, guess what? We have number 4 right back there. So there's 4 cave spider spawners within a very, very close proximity. I mean, that's just insane. I don't know if I don't know if it's part of the seed or what, and if you guys want to know what the seed is, it's called, the seed I just used was Let's Play Pool, just how my title is, so it's Let's Play Pool Season 2, or S2. So that's the seed that I use for this world. So, okay, I've showed you guys how to create that. I basically created the exact same thing over on this side, and I can show you guys that quick. But it's pretty much the exact same thing. And of course, you don't need all the glass here. But we have the same setup, 8x8 by 4 high. And I threw a block on top of both the spawners just because before the spiders would actually spawn on top of the box, on top of the actual spawner. So I just threw down a block and that takes care of that part. So yeah, let's see here. We'll fill in that again. So now they're both dark. And from what I understand with these is you have to move the spiders at least, what is it? I think it's at least 9 blocks away from the spawner. So the sign that I destroyed earlier, it basically said at this point you're 5 blocks away from the spawner. So, you know, you got 5 and then all these. So where it collects all the spiders is actually quite a ways away. So you have to the spiders have to go at least 9 blocks away in order to keep the spawner going. Now the other part of it is with regular mobs too, with regular spawners, you have to be within a certain number of blocks away, a certain number of blocks in order for the spawners to actually work. So that is 16 blocks. So I actually have to be 16 blocks within the spawn. So if I was standing here, for example, both these spawners basically shoot out spiders, pretty much, the way that I figured it. And with the collection area that I have here, I only have it 1 block high, because as I explained when we were up there, the cave spiders can actually fit through a 1x1 area. So that's kind of what I have here. It's basically just a 1x1 area. I used the stair and sign design, which you guys have seen before. to carry water further and further, and I basically just have them going upstairs, going around the corner here, and then they basically come right around the corner here, and that's where I can take them out and get all their goodies. And I have it going up the stairs because that way I can just be right underneath them and take them out, which is definitely cool. So yeah, let's see, what else can I explain about this? If you guys would like a tutorial on it, as I mentioned before, just leave a comment saying, hey, do a tutorial about that or something like that. But yeah, we have 4, and I just labeled them because it's the order that I found them. We have 4 cave spider spawners within a small area. So imagine if I had all 4 of those things going, how many cave spiders would we actually get? I mean, that's crazy. But I think I'm going to actually probably remove the actual collection part over this way more, so I'm kind of closer to this other spawning farm. But we'll see. We'll see. I have big plans for this, and then, like I said way early in the video, I just kind of did it to start it out. So guys, hang tight. I'm gonna make sure that my recording is still working, because I just said a whole lot of stuff, and I'd be bummed out if it was not recording my voice. So I'm just gonna check that quick, guys. Hang tight. Hey guys, we are back, and according to what I checked out, it is still recording, which is an added bonus. So this video has been going on for a little while now, and if you guys have watched this up to this point, I have a little bit of a surprise for you. Now, I know I've been asked several times what the texture pack is. The texture pack is actually Doc M77's texture pack. He based it off of the Faithful and did a few additions, like the water here. The water's a little bit lighter than the Faithful, and he did some painting additions and all that jazz, and I will leave the link in the description, as always, to his video to where he fixed the texture pack. But guys, you guys have watched this thus far, and because you guys are such awesome viewers and subscribers, and you guys comment and you give me good feedback, and sure, some of it's negative, but that's okay, because hey, if you guys see something that I should do differently, then by all means let me know, and I have taken that into consideration. But because, guys, I love you guys, and you guys are awesome, because this is episode number 10 in the Let's Play Pool series. What I've decided to do, and I just decided to do this now, I did not plan on this at all, but because 10's a nice even number, and I think you guys are enjoying these videos, what I've decided to do is I'm actually going to make this world available for download. I usually wait until I'm done with it, like I did with the PSW adventures in Minecraft, for that series. But because I'm just feeling generous, and I want you guys to enjoy the world, if you guys would like to, I'm actually going to leave the world download in the description. So guys, as a thank you, I'm gonna put this world in there as of now. You guys can do what you'd like with it, blow it up, whatever you'd like to, but that's what I've decided to do. So I'm not sure if all the stuff in the cases carry over or what have you, but that's what I've decided to do, and I hope you guys appreciate that, and hopefully you take it as a thank you for watching all my videos, and hopefully you guys will keep on watching all my videos, because I enjoy the feedback, I enjoy the views, and I'm doing this stuff for you guys because it's just, I mean, I don't get paid for it. It's, it's a hobby for me. There's other folks out there that actually get paid to do this sort of thing. For me, I'm not into it to make money by any means, but it would be cool if I could. I do have a full-time job, but you know, what can you do? But guys, I'm gonna leave the description. In the description, I'm gonna leave the world download. Think I think I used MediaFire before. I'm not sure. And since you guys watched this thus far, I'm gonna put it in the description. I'm gonna put it a little bit further down in the description, so you guys know about it that actually view the videos all the way through. And I know there's a lot of folks out there that don't actually read the descriptions, hence why you always get the comments like what the texture pack is and such. But yeah, I'm going to leave the world download, so I'll give you guys a quick little tour. Right in here we have our enchanting room. So we can go over here, we can step on the pressure plate, and I did adjust it a little bit. This block used to not come up. This one that I have the crosshairs on right now, I adjusted it so we get the maximum amount of enchantment power, I suppose would be the word for it. Down here we have our reed and wheat farm. So if you guys flick these levers, then it has two separate water streams, and I do have a video on that too as well, guys. It's going to have the mini tree farm that we have here. It's going to have our melon farm. I got a lot of good comments back on the melon farm. Now, it doesn't have to be melons. It could be pumpkins also, but because we are doing actual potions to kill all the baddies, we need melons. So that is going to be in there. We have all these pumpkins across the backside. We have our famous XP farming tutorial. If you guys want to know how to do XP farming, in case you guys have not seen it, go back and watch episode number 3. It's the XP farming tutorial. It's Let's Play Pool XP farming tutorial. And I actually do a diagram written out on graph paper, a diagram on how this whole thing works out. We have our brewing station here, which is going to grow. The last video we did was for this piston operated elevator, so let's just go down the quick drop here. Whee! Because it's so much fun to do. Like always, you guys can go into the nether, where I have a whole netherrack farm going on. I still plan to do some more stuff in here, but we have a whole not netherrack farm, I'm sorry. What the heck are these things called? I feel stupid. That's alright. Netherwart. That's what this is called. So all these slats are 10 by 10. I might update it and maybe put pistons underneath all these so you can just automatically harvest them, but who knows. We have our little train system going up into the nether, which if you guys have seen, that takes you out to this point. We can hop out of here. We have all of our dispensers set up with arrows in them, so if the bad guys come around, they get taken out by the cacti, or they'll get taken out by the dispensers. Hopefully we'll just take this thing back down again, and we will go back to our normal world right through here. But guys, let me know. I know a lot of people have asked for the world download, and I was going to wait to put it out there, but because I'm enjoying this series so much, and I mean, like I said, this is in my previous videos I mentioned I've had the most fun in this one. By no means is it going to stop, by no means whatsoever, but I figured I'd share the goodness with you guys. If you guys would like the world, So let's go ahead and let's take the piston elevator up, which was the last Minecraft video I did. Go all the way up to the top side. And there we go. And let's see. I think I've pretty much positioned everything. Oh, as I mentioned before, how you had to be within 16 blocks for the spawners to actually work. So I can be standing here and the skeleton spawner will work, but my zombie spawner won't work because it's too far away. So that's why I have to either climb up to this point to get closer to get the zombies to actually spawn back there, or I have to be near the skeleton farm for the skeletons to spawn. But I did do a couple more additions to this that I thought I'd share with you guys, and I know this video is long, but I figure what the heck. I haven't done a very long video for quite a while. But previously I mentioned that I wanted to replace the doors with pistons. So I have this little piston setup. It's very simple. You have a block, you have a lever, you have two pistons, redstone on top. It opens up both. So I have another lever here. So when we are in here, let's make sure there's no zombies. We can just close the lever. It's pitch black. Zombies will spawn. And then we can, and I just heard a zombie go. But you can flick the lever again. And we can close it. Just like so. So it keeps on staying pitch black in there. I did have doors before, but I figured there was a little bit more light in there. And I did the same thing here with our skelly spawner. So we have the little lever set up again right there, so it stays pretty pitch black down here. And I've noticed lately that the skeletons seem to get caught right there, but after a little bit they start to flow out. So that's definitely cool. Let's flick up this lever again, and let's see. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Oh, I need to show you the top side in case you guys have not seen that, but I need a cart, so maybe I won't show you unless I have a cart, which I don't think that I do. Oh, we got plenty of iron. Take that back. We got plenty of iron. Let's just do a little minecart here. Like so. And we'll take this thing for a bit of a ride to the top side, which is a heck of a lot better than trying to climb up all the stairs. Push the button, lever's set up, and we zoom up to the top side. And hopefully there's no zombies in here, which it doesn't look like. Oh, it looks like we went down again. Lovely, and this screen is totally jumping. Awesome. Well, let's try that again. Maybe we'll actually stay up there this time. Let's hope anyways. Stay up there this time, guys. Please, please. Oh, we have another minecart up there. That makes sense. Okay. And it's skipping again. That makes sense. Oops, I didn't want to take out that rail. We'll just replace the rail real quick. But guys, yeah, I hope as a thank you, you guys appreciate the world download. Like I said, I wasn't going to do that quite yet, but I figured what the heck, we're on episode number 10, and I just want to say thank you to everybody who watches my videos, comments on my videos, likes my videos. Even if you dislike the videos, that's totally fine also. But it's nighttime here. And this is the main house. This is pretty much when we first started. We started over in that area. Gradually came over and found this freaking epicness here. So we'll just ride the rail system down again. And we will call it good, I think. Let's see. Do we have any mobs up top? 29. That's not bad. Potions? Alright, we got potions. So to close out the video, I'm going to open up the floodgates as I've done before. Flick, Give it a couple of seconds, and granted there's only 29 of them. But let's throw down this instant health potion. Boom! And get rid of them. Yeah, that's so much fun to do. So much fun to do. So we will close the floodgates once again, and usually, because I haven't been over in this area, there isn't a whole lot of mobs up there. But we will throw our stockpile into our 3 chests, which wasn't too bad. I mean, for only having 29 mobs in there, it wasn't horrible. But yeah, as you can see, we have this all labeled there. But guys, this is awesome. I'm glad that my voice is recording in this thing, because yeah, I was totally bummed out before, because I spent a lot of time throughout a lot of information and go to load up the videos and come to find out that my voice wasn't on there. So guys, this is PoolSharkWizard. I'd like to say thank you again for bringing us to this point, and enjoy the world download. And thank you guys so much for watching, and keep on watching. I appreciate all you guys. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.